Alright everyone, so we are back for round 2. We will be on the play, and we'll keep this opener. So, any creature, and we should be able to Hedonist into 3-drop, Raised by Wolves, win the game. Seems good. Especially if it's a Nyx-Born Wolf. If it's a Nyx-Born Wolf, then we really get there. See here. Nessian Corsair Wool. That's really good for us. So we are able to play Hedonist and pass the turn. So I've been really enjoying drafting for you guys lately, recording the drafts and stuff. It's been really good. As always, though, I would really appreciate all your comments, questions, concerns in the comments of the videos, or on Facebook. Wherever they're posted. I know the Grid Games posting them, on all their pages and whatnot. So wherever they are, I would really enjoy all your questions, comments, concerns. I definitely take everything into account and love hearing from people that are watching the videos and enjoying them. So keep those comments, questions, concerns coming. All right, so I was hoping to get to Bash for 2 there. Obviously, not possible. Raised by Wolves. Also, that art is just fantastic. So, question is it going to get countered? I can see a counter coming, so I'm just not going to risk it. And I'm just going to wait to hardcast it, because I don't want to throw away our Satyr, too. Also, the card is so strong. Alright, so he wouldn't be attacking for 1 unless he had something to back it up, like maybe a Triton Tactics. Or a Bident. Alright, well, blowing up the Bident here, playing Raised by Wolves, getting in for 7. I believe that is the plan. We're playing it on Nessian Corsair because at some point we could need to sack the Hedonist for lands, although with all the lands in our hand that doesn't seem super relevant. I guess you can also make the case that he has the 1-3, so we pump this guy so that they can both get past the 1-3. But sometimes getting in for 7 and making 2 creature tokens is enough. That was pretty quick. Alright. So we saw the Bident and the Omen Speaker. Because he's in blue, they usually have the Nimbus Naiads and stuff, so we are going to side in Destructive Revelry, the second one. I just think it's going to be really, really, really good here. Leaf Crown Dryad is also a star in matchups like this. So we are definitely siding that in. What is not good? I think a Borderland Minotaur is probably our weakest creature, just because it doesn't help us do anything broken. The Hedonists do broken things, the Scorpion's a removal spell, Leaf Crown Dryad is very versatile, Nyx-Born Wolf, same thing, also super combo with Raised by Wolves. And as a mana cost of 2 red, it can be a little difficult at our mana at times. So I think that's the switch we're going to make for this matchup. We could also be boarding in Shredding Winds. Although we haven't seen a lot of flyers, and we saw the deck we just played have a bunch of blue flyers. So, I don't know. I mean, if we see a bunch next game, we can definitely board it in. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it on the sidelines, and I will see you guys for the next game. Hey guys, back for game 2 of round 2. So the classic all removal spell, 2 land hand on the draw. So I think as much as I love looking at our our Lightning Strike, our Bolt, and our 2 Rages and our Nemesis, I think we have to mulligan this into hopefully a more creature-heavy hand and just try to get in there. Yeah, I mean, so this hand has 1 extra land and 3 less removal spells, but it also has an early game creature that is good late and good with Nemesis Immortals, as every creature is, because if it dies, we lessen the cost of Nemesis. So I think we keep this one, and I'm pretty happy with the mulligan decision. Starting off with the mountain, it doesn't really do anything for us here because like we don't have Searing Blood in hand and we don't have the second mountain anyways, even if we were to draw it. Omen Speaker is just such good value. Alright, land. So we don't really care about the 1 damage right now, so I don't actually think we're playing Leaf Crown Dryad. It's just, like, the 1 damage is just not a big enough deal for us to really care at this point. Okay. I guess, I mean, if he wants to mill us, that's cool. No attacks. Yeah, you can't mill us here. You already played your land. Alright, so let's just draw a mountain and get out of this. Yep. Mountain. Bolt, so he never has the chance to mill us. And you'd have to have a Boon of Erebos here. He has the... They always just have it, don't they? Alright, well, we'll put the mountain on the bottom and pass the turn. Oh, they always just have it. All the time. All the time, every time. Alright. Searing Blood, that didn't do anything. Alright. So now we're going to play Cyclops. And we're going to try to race this 9-turn clock. No, because we're going to draw on those 9 turns, so it's actually a 6-turn clock. That's actually relevant. We actually have to kill them before, they do something. Obviously, though, it's taking up 2 of their mana, so they're 2 turns behind, theoretically, if that's their plan. Alright, well, fortunately, Ill-Tempered Cyclops is very good against Asphodel Wanderer. Yep. Just milling us again. He gets the Wolf, Lightning Strike, Satyr. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to cast Leaf Crown Dryad here. Crown Dryad, Sedge Scorpion. He didn't play land, so he would then also have to keep up lands to regenerate Asphodel Wanderer. I think next turn, it's probably worth it just to Monstrous over play Nemesis, because if he does have the lands to regenerate, which he does now, Nemesis isn't going to be as good, whereas like trampling over him is going to be very good. Also, we still have 2 Rages and a Time to Feed. We still have 3 removal spells that are really good outs. Ooh, and the extra Destructive Revelry. So we actually have 4 removal spells that are outs here. I mean, and we're just winning this race. Like, we're still on a 4-turn clock or whatever. No, 5-turn clock. Because that'd be 15 cards milled and 5 cards drawn, yeah. The old 5-turn clock. So, no reason not to just attack with both. I guess he blocks here and regenerates. Yeah. We go for it because this makes it so we kill him next turn unless he has like Voyage's End. Okay. So 2 people have had that card. And it seems to not be terrible. What is is this? Farika's Cure. Alright, yeah. So I clearly just did not think highly enough of that card. Alright, once again, we are still winning the race though, because we're going to get to play a Nemesis for minimum cost, which is 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're going to get to play a minimum cost Nemesis Immortals, a regular costed Ill-Tempered Cyclops, and get in there. So we're still looking pretty good. And we're going to trade for his Asphodel Wanderer here, because he didn't have the mana to regenerate. So that should be okay. Shipwreck Singer is not a big deal here. So it's whether he's attacking with Omen Speaker or trying to mill us. This is where it's very awkward for him, because I think he's realizing now that, like, I mean, he doesn't even know we have the Nemesis, but especially once we play it, he's going to realize that, like, he doesn't have the ability to race us. So I guess he's representing Dissolve. I don't actually know if he has it, but the Cyclops is much more important than the Nemesis at this point. So, like, if he has it, he's going to use it. Nope, and he's just going to decide to mill us instead. So, in my first Born of the Gods draft, after the pre-release, we actually did a triple Born of the Gods draft, and I opened the Dimir God, where you, like, tap creatures, and they mill equal to toughness or whatever. By the way, it's insane, in limited, obviously, but I drafted it, and then I was, like, looking at all these, like, evanescent intellect things, and I was like, do I just take them all in and go all in on mill, or do I, like, I don't know. I mean, so what I decided to do was just play a control-y black blue deck that could, like, win with flyers, or if I, happen to play the God, I could just mill them. So, I mean, that's what I did. It's pretty good. I think I went 2-2, though. Yeah, I don't know. It was, like, 10 in the morning. I wasn't playing the best Magic ever. Alright, for some reason that does not upset me. Yeah, he's gonna have to block here. And he's forcing me to Monstrous. What? Why was I not able to Monstrous there? I thought I had clicked on it. That was really weird. Alright, yeah, I do not know what just happened. I mean, I don't think that lost us a turn. That was, like, very odd. Now we just play Nessian Courser as another threat. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, that was really weird. I mean, I guess Moto, like, is occasionally bugged, but that was very obnoxious. So... okay, he just played a 2-man. It's like, you played an 8-man? With only... I don't know. That's just, once again, that's just my friend Jacob. He's like, I'm only going to ever spend the money I had originally put in. So he, like, started a new account, and then yeah, I started a new account, and or he did, and then I like shipped him like a very aggressive deck, like all like madcap skills and the Crowan Crusaders, or like something that costs like no money at all. Um, and he had like 6 ticks from like winning those new player drafts or whatever. So now he's just like trying his hand. I guess he wasn't man enough for the 8 mans there. Well, whatever. Sometimes you lose to gray merchants and whips. Attacking with everything. I mean, I believe he's just dead. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he can do like the Shipwreck Singer, make everything -1/-1, make this be able to block, keep the Mill Dream alive. I don't know. He's gonna take 3 this turn, and then he's gonna have to play a creature next turn. He's gonna get me to 7 cards. I'm gonna draw to 6. Yeah. He did keep the card on top of his deck with Lost in the Labyrinth, Joe. Though, so I don't know. He has to have a creature here to kill me, because he can put me to 4. I draw to 3. Puts me to 0. Yeah, so not being able to monstrous that one turn really, really, really hurt. I don't know, maybe like I'd already clicked through the step perhaps, but I swore I was like trying to monstrous there. Yeah, so maybe that was like a Lash of the Whip or a Sip of Hemlock, but neither of those win him the game. Shipwreck Singer. That card is very, very good. I kind of like picturing these guys like coming out as like little giants and then through the course of the game growing into almighty giants. Does that do anything for him? I mean, that extends my clock by a turn. That gives me a 2nd attack step. Ooh. Get there. So if I... Right, so if I time to feed the Omen Speaker... Yeah, okay. I time to feed the Omen Speaker, he blocks the Nemesis. That is fine. And then I win the game next turn. That was a good draw. Happy you hadn't gotten rid of that one yet. And that's the game. Alright, well, we're 1-1 going into the final round of this pre-release Theros-Born of the Gods action. And I will see you. Hey guys, so this is Sam back for round 3. Unfortunately, it looks as though we have a bye. 3 people dropped. And we had the worst breakers, so I guess we just got the bye. I mean, that's good, because that means that we get the extra win, which means we get the 2 packs plus the Courser, which means I'll be selling all of that and bring you another draft in just a few moments. But it does mean that you don't get round 3. Oh well, our deck was sweet, and yeah, hopefully I can draft a sweeter one for you here in a few moments, so stay tuned. As always, like, favorite, subscribe, share, all that stuff to all my videos. I love comments, questions, and concerns. Please let me know what format you'd like me to play, etc., etc. Feedback is always appreciated. I should continue to bring you guys, a few videos a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you next time.